Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I said that backwards. Anyways, hi guys. I know I haven't posted a video in probably about a week or so on my channel, and I do apologize for that. But as you guys can see from the title, I did get a new job working in a center, so that has been taking up a little bit of my time. Let's just face it, a little bit more than a little. So I wasn't able to edit any videos last week, which is why the videos you're about to see this week are pre-filmed. So I apologize if you do not like that. I am planning on hopefully filming sometime on Friday so I can have videos all prepared for next week. If not, hopefully on one of my days off next week I will film, or on Sunday. So that will be all set. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy my get ready with me. I haven't done one in a while, and I was really excited and happy with how this turned out. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a good old-fashioned get ready with me. I feel like I haven't done one in a few months since I started doing this month series thing on my channel, which I had Clutter Month, How to Adult Month, Storytime Month, and this month I decided that it's just gonna be free. It's not gonna be a theme every Friday, so I know I'm sorry for some of you guys that are probably looking forward to like some sort of theme this month. I know I was gonna do wedding month, but I think I might save that for June, considering June is the month of my wedding. So that all being said, let me keep clapping. It's been a while since I just chatted with you guys, and I hope that my camera doesn't die or doesn't overheat while I'm filming, but it probably will because me. And I also have some really exciting news to share with you guys if you don't already follow me on social media. So if you guys want to hear about that, then just keep watching. And you want to see me cake up my face. I know this lighting is awful because it's actually snowing outside right now. It's April. I know, it's April, but here in New England, apparently Mother Nature's like, no, we ain't done yet. I could literally see the snow. It's not gonna stick or anything, so I'm not that concerned about it, but it's just annoying. So, as usual, we're starting off with Badescu facial spray, the green tea one, which I really love. This is my second bottle. I'm in love with this. I always buy the big one because it just, like, it's 12 bucks. You get 8 ounces, so you can't really beat that. I'm going to David's today. It's my last full weekend, I feel like, with him. I didn't even make my bed yet today because Sparky was taking it up, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make it after, and haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. You guys are probably like, Sam, get on with it. Why is this the last Monday that you're gonna be with David for a while? Because I got a new job, and I'm very excited about it, in a center, and I'm going to be a toddler teacher, and I am so excited, but also a little bit skeptical and a little bit like on the fence, because if you are new to my channel, you may or may not already know, but I have worked for a center that basically, in the lightest of terms, fucked me over, along with a lot of other girls that work there. So I am really like, when it comes to getting a job, I was very nervous too. I really didn't want to for a while. Needless to say, I'm very happy that I did. They seem really nice. The center looks really nice. So hopefully it's not a disaster like the last one. Otherwise, y'all will hear about it. And yes, I will quit because I ain't got time for that crap, honestly. I'm really excited. So kind of to celebrate today, Clara and I decided to go to Target, and I went shopping with her, and we haven't done that in months. So that was awesome. I know I'm on a no spend. I know, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm very happy about my shopping excursion, I should say. So we're gonna start off with an oldie but a goodie. This is from summer of 2016. I have used this on my face once already. It seems to be okay. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, which everyone was using a couple years ago as primer. This actually works very well as a primer, so I take about like that much, rub it all over my face. I thought this was actually breaking out my skin. Don't really notice any breakouts, knock on wood. But this does a really good job of holding your makeup on. I still think it's great. I still think it's something that if it works for you, you know, you go girl. Just not Vagisil, it's Monistat. That's why some people use as a primer, but that can tend to clog your pores, so just be aware. My hands smell like a man. Hello. And this doesn't smell like it went bad. I've had this for like probably a couple years now, almost 2 years. It doesn't smell like it went bad or anything. There's no expiration date on it. So I'm still continuing to use it, but I do advise if you do still have this and it smells funky or, you know, whatever the case, then throw it out. Go buy a new one. We're gonna also use the Porefessional because, oh, my skin feels a little weird. Nah, it's not good. Benefit Porefessional. I'm getting like really low on that. And I'm just gonna put this in the areas where I have big pores. You guys know the areas. I'm sorry if I do use you guys as a mirror, by the way, because who am I kidding? I put this all over. So we are locked and loaded today. I am also really excited because I'm going to do my makeup a different way today. I'm going to do it how I did in my, how copying Tana Mongeau's makeup, or I followed a Tana Mongeau makeup tutorial video. I'll link it below if you want to go watch that. It's a little bit of a mess. That took me over an hour to film. Like, I was so like the whole time. We're gonna try our face a different way today. So I got this from Target this morning. This is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, up to 24 hours. And honestly, I've started watching Jeffree Star again, started loving him again. So I know a lot of people like feel certain ways about him and everything like that. I don't have anything to say. Past is past, mistakes were made, this is life, whatever, move on. I still do love his makeup, and I may or may not have ordered his blood sugar palette that I may or may not be wearing. Oh, it's a pump. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be like the Maybelline Fit Me, because I'm really used to that foundation being like, I repurchased it, it's in there somewhere, but I thought we would try this together because apparently it's Jeffree Star approved. So we got that. I've got my damp booty bender here. I didn't mean to make the whole thing move. Oops. This is in the color Classic Ivory 120. I feel like I should have gotten it a little bit lighter. This might be a little dark, but we're gonna just, yeah, this is a little dark. We'll make it work. Oh God. Do you guys know if there was a 115 Ivory? I don't know why I decided, oh, I'm just gonna get 120 Classic Ivory. I don't know if I'm a Classic Ivory, honestly. Okay, well, we're just gonna work with it the best that we can. So I'm just gonna take my booty bender. The one time. But this could just be user error, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that I got a dark foundation. And the color of your beauty blender isn't making it better, Sam. I know. Like, I do admit that my Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline, that one is kind of dark for me a little bit, but I can like make it work, along with the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur. Oh wow, this actually blended out really nicely though. I'm very impressed. See, yeah, you could definitely, oh God, please just let me be able to work with this today. I'm gonna have to go exchange this at Target for, I do think that this is like, it's not so bad on me. Like, I feel like this color could be a lot worse, but first impressions, it actually is quite matte. I feel like I see maybe like a tiny bit of shine to it, but this would definitely be better for me when my skin is tan, like in the fall. Oh my God. When my skin is tan and I'm just coming out from the summer and it's going into fall, when my skin is in that weird transition of like my tan fading, but I'm still tan. So I think this color would be great for that. So upset right now because I actually do like the finish of it. I think it looks really nice. I'm just gonna take a little more, put on my trouble areas. So for this, I think I'm going to use today the Coty Airspun powder when it comes to setting my under eyes, because the Maybelline Fit Me, I love it, but it is a little bit dark. Like, it goes in with my skin tone, which is nice. It still brightens, but it like fades into my foundation, so like I look kind of all one color, not like flashback or anything under there. However, when I use it as an all over powder, it kind of makes me look like this, and I look like this right now. So I think Coty Airspun might lighten this up a little bit. First impressions of the foundation, I have to say, for the record, it works great. I think it covered really nicely. However, I can still see my pores, but that could just be because I maybe didn't put enough primer on there, but that's just me. But I think it covered like all my discoloration pretty well. Like, I'm pretty like flawless, and I do really like this foundation. And also, when you have a lighter setting powder, it really helps to brighten it up. Okay, well, since I am not a beauty guru, like I kind of am, kind of not, it's complicated, that's all set and ready to go. I'm gonna do what everyone's been doing. Like, this is the new thing to do, and you guys know how I do my makeup, like foundation, then eyeshadow, then brows, concealer, powder, contour, blush, highlight. That's how I do my makeup, and setting spray, lip, all that. But everyone does their whole face first and then their eyeshadow. So we're gonna play around with that today, and I kind of want to do like this summer look, like summer lip look. So I'm just gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape, which I still love, by the way, and I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing this very, very soon. I will admit though, since I found out I was getting a job, I kind of was like, oh my God, I want to go shopping now because now I can afford it, but kind of can't really afford it because I gotta save for my wedding and everything else. So it's like, Sam, what are you doing? Hopefully this concealer will lighten this up a little bit. Alright, taking the booty bender again, right underneath. Like, I kind of want to bring this foundation with me this weekend to see if it will still, you know, to test it out a little bit more, but just to see if it like that brightened it up so much. Like, that looks a little bit tiny. I just feel like this foundation's a little orange. And I've really, honestly, I have to say, I've fallen back in love with makeup again. Like, I get into these moods where I really love makeup and I want to touch it and I want to put it on my face. Like, all this week and last week, I was just like, I want to put makeup on so bad. And I feel like part of that is because I have been watching Jeffree Star's videos, and I'm not subscribed to a lot of beauty gurus anymore. I feel like I watch Tarte, What Would Lizzie Do occasionally, Nicole Guerrero obviously, but like I don't watch a lot of beauty. Like my whole subscriptions used to be like beauty people, and now it's like, no. And then of course I have Tana and Lena and Gabby Show. So far with the concealer, it looks like it definitely like toned it down a little bit in the places that I needed brightening, so that's good. It doesn't look so like, hi, I'm orange, but you could definitely tell from the lighting, the natural lighting in my neck, that it is a little bit orange. So to set my under eyes, I'm using my Coty Airspun powder, which apparently Alba is really obsessed with now, because she's like, you guys know from my video, she was like, oh my god, put it on me, and I'm like, alright, yes. But I guess her whole thing with it was she didn't want to get like a normal powder, and she really liked the scent of it because she really likes those kind of scents, and because her husband can smell like the chemicals in the makeup or something, I don't know. So she's like, I need something to smell good. I'm like, okay, well, Coty Airspun, there you go. Set my under eyes with that. I feel so weird doing my makeup this way. I mean, it might be more beneficial, but it just, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We are going to play with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette because I ended up getting it and I used it on Easter. Really liked it. A little on the fence about it, honestly, but I am excited about it. So I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin powder in Classic Ivory, which this is actually like my color, like it's not just, you know, hello. And my camera's gonna overheat, so I'll have to put my phone on because I'm not doing this today. And that is, I know the lighting's terrible and you can see all the foundation on my neck. At least I'm matching though, right? Like, at least I didn't like just do my face. Holy sh! We're gonna put some Coty Airspun on that though. I think it's due. I think we're gonna put it on the neck as well to try and get rid of that orange. I took this off of my Poshmark closet, this little MAC brush thing that Roya got me because I never used it. And I was like, you know what? I want to use it, so I think I'm gonna have to store my face brush in there because it doesn't fit. Just have it like, hello. I'm gonna move on to eye primer and we're gonna do our eyes. That's the other thing I like, doing concealer and powder after my eyeshadow, because if I have any fallout, then I could just conceal and that's it. Like, I don't have to wipe it away and have the fear of it transferring and like smearing everywhere, which is what everyone used to do back in the day, but obviously Sam was a little late to the party. This is the Urban Decay Eden primer. I don't even know if they still have it. They probably do. I've been using it, like I said, my favorites, and I really like it a lot. I think it just does a really nice job mattifying my lids before I put anything on, because I do have very oily eyelids, so it's kind of hard for shadows sometimes to look nice. Everywhere I go, I got a million different people trying to kick it, but I'm still alone in my mind. Which, for the record, I'm in love with this palette. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Holy crap, I've really dug into a lot of the top colors over here for Easter, and I had this all over my lid, but I feel like these colors just do not look good on my lids. Like, they just don't measure up, they just look weird, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, it just doesn't like show. It's just like there. Maybe because of my skin tone, I don't know. It just, apparently though, I had a really hard time with that one, but it could just be me. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to go for a very kind of neutral-esque look like I always do, but I kind of don't want to do neutral. I'm going to stick my brush into this color here, which is MFEO, which I don't even know what that means. Again, I am that girl that buys YouTuber products and doesn't watch them. Hype? Maybe. Don't know. So I'm just going to take this with my blending brush into the crease just to build it up a little bit. I might just do very simple eye look. I don't know yet. I kind of want to do something fun though because it's been a while. And my camera's gonna overheat and die because that's what it does all the time. Do 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 do. This is a really nice transition shade though. Like, I do really like this. I do like how the colors blend out though. I do think the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette is really good. For the price that you pay, it's about $38, which I think is really awesome, and you get all those color shades. You get neutrals and darks and the blue. I swatched the blue shade, you guys. You guys will probably hear me talk about this in the haul coming up in a couple months, or next month I should say, but I just swatched the blue on the end right here, the shimmery blue, and I was like, okay, I gotta buy it. I gotta get it. That's it. I might be using this palette for my wedding too, so hence why I'm probably gonna be using it a lot more the next couple months, because I want to play with it. And I also got a Jeffree Star palette sneak peek, so we're gonna play with both of those. And because I don't know, I just wanted, like I said, I wanted some like new makeup to wear for my wedding day since I'm doing my own makeup and I don't really know what I'm doing yet, like something simple and elegant and not too crazy because it's wedding. So now that that is laid down, I'm just going to take a packer brush. I don't know if that's what you want to call this, a packer dense brush, and we are going to go, oh, that blue looks so pretty too. I think I want to use this bright color right here. Actually, I want to take this color a little bit. I did use that on Easter. It is called Creamsicle. Maybe I want to put like a tinge. Like I'm literally just going to go, that's it, tiny bit. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to do this lip color combo. So I'll show you guys that in a minute. But just one swipe of it just to make it a little bit more like burnt orange. I'm feeling summer vibes, you guys. Like most of y'all know I don't do spring because I have horrible pollen, dander, dust allergies that if I do not take Exisal, I will be out of commission. I will be sneezing. I will just be in my own literal hell. So, and it sucks so badly because my mom, my sister don't have allergies because my mom's side of the family doesn't, but apparently my dad's side does because he had horrible allergies. So naturally, I take more after him, so I have horrible allergies, so thank you. Appreciate that so much. I love allergies. I love them so much. Hate them. I remember when I was working at Bright Horizons, like, it was literal hell. Like, I didn't really have, like, if I took my medication in the morning, like, I would take, like, Zyrtec or, not Benadryl, because that knocks me out. Like, Zyrtec in the morning, I'd take it with my coffee. It would immediately, like, put me to sleep. Like, I would take, like, an hour nap before I go to work because it would just put me out. And most of the days it would work, and some of the times it wouldn't. So it was like, either I can suffer with sneezing, constantly sniffling and just mucus and nastiness, or I could take my meds and just have my eyes run all the time. That was my choice. So I'm really happy that Exisal, knock on wood, has been working really well for me. And literally I took it the other day because I was just sneezing, and I took it, and about like 30 minutes later, like, the sneezing stopped and I was fine. Exisal is magic if you have horrible allergies. We are back because my camera overheated. Like, we love a sister, but we don't know her anymore. I don't know why this keeps happening. We are gonna actually go in with this really pretty burnt orange color called Hunts. The only thing I don't like about this palette, which I probably will mention in the haul, is the fact that all the colors are here, right? But you have to flip it over this way to find out what color each of them is. So it's not like the color is right directly behind so you could easily match it. You kind of have to like look and be like, okay, how many is it in? And then just like, just little things. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and my, you know, like being a little bit picky, but I personally don't really like that. Like, I kind of wish it was a little easier. Dab in there one time. So much pigment. And I'm just literally going to take this on the end of my eye and the outer corner, and I'm just gonna concentrate it right in the corner because I don't want it to fall too much into the crease. I'm just feeling, like I said, I'm feeling summer, you guys, which in a way it does kind of suck that like I'm gonna be working because I feel like I won't be able to enjoy summer as much. Sister's still gonna go. I'm sorry. I've been watching a lot of beauty videos lately, so I'm just like, it's like rubbing off on me, and again, I'm getting that weird crease in my freaking crease. The colors, and I hate that so much. Like, no matter what eyeshadow I use, it's always that crease. And I've also never really been a huge fan of like colored eyeshadows, or like warm shadows I should say, but I'm starting to get into them a little bit. Like, I see why people like them. I feel like I should talk about my job now, my new job, which I'm very excited about. I will not be referring to the company name, obviously, which even though the last job I feel like I could probably tell you guys, but I don't want to like get sued or anything, aka the horrible center, and I feel like it's kind of not worth it because, like I said, my mama taught me better than that. And the only reason I told you guys I worked at Bright Horizons was because the center closed, but I do still think that their company is good for childcare because I work, not just because I work for them, but because I enjoyed them. I really enjoyed my coworkers and the kids. And just take the blending brush in there a little bit. I forgot this is not a tutorial. This is the get ready with me. So I'm not going to be telling you guys obviously like where I work and all that kind of stuff, and my kids, or posting pictures of my kids and my like Instagram stuff. That's not happening. That is under, you know, code of conduct, and you're under that code of conduct while you work there. And just me is my morals, like I would never do that, because if I was a parent I'd be really pissed off if I saw like someone that, like my child's teacher, posting pictures of them online without my permission, so you get it. And I have orientation on Wednesday and I start Thursday, which I'm excited, and it's going to be starting out as a part-time, moving very quickly to full-time. So like I said, I don't know how much time I'm going to have for videos, especially when I do go back to school in the fall. My work doesn't know that yet. They think I'm going back in the summer, teehee. I am going back to school. I am just going to finish my degree because
because I've done so much overthinking and I'm over it, and I'm literally overthinking. I really am, because it just, why does my own mind, like, why do I have to question everything that I've worked for and everything that I've done all these years? What's it gonna do? Like, nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're not worrying about it. I know I will be furthering a career, hopefully in special education, mental health for children, but that probably won't be happening for a few more years. So taking everything, you know, slowly but surely. I think I'm gonna use the next color, Firework. I'm gonna put that like kind of on my outer corner. Other color, the color was called Sissy that I'd used. I would use kind of like both of these colors, but they just don't show up on my lids. I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner. Most of you guys are probably wondering for an update on Sparky. He has been doing very well with his meds and everything, and he just stopped taking his last chemo pill for his cancer, so we're hoping that did it and that's it. And we're good. He's good, but he is pretty much back to his peppy self. I mean, of course, the chemo meds do make him really sleepy, so he does sleep a lot. And you guys know he stays in here pretty much all the time, except at night. He'll go and be with my mom, but he's been doing really well, and I'm very happy with his progress and how he's been feeling. He's been eating and drinking and swiping at us, playing with his catnip toys and getting back to being him. But now we're a little bit concerned about Cleo, which is our littlest cat. If you guys follow me or my sister on Instagram, you've seen pictures of her. She's kind of a Bengal cat. She's been drinking a lot of water lately, which makes my mom kind of concerned that she may have some kidney issues or something, because she has had cats that have that has happened to. Lucy just went in for, which is our fluffy girl cat, Lucille Ball, we call her, because she literally is like a little Lucille Ball. She's a little shit, but she's cute. She just went for her checkup. Apparently my grandma keeps feeding her lunch meat because she doesn't know any better, because she has Alzheimer's, and that's very bad for animals, very bad for cats, and it made Lucy gain back a ton of weight because we took them off of dry food, which apparently dry food's not good for cats. I'm not sure about dogs, but for cats it's not good. It's kind of like potato chips to them. Like, it's good, but they shouldn't really be having it because there's a lot of crap in there, like wheat and I don't know. That's what my vet said. We had weaned the cats off of all of the crunchies and all the dry food, and they were just having wet food. And then when my sister actually used to work at a pet supply store, would bring home bags of dry food, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I was like, are you kidding me? Because the cats were starting to kind of get onto dry food again. So now we have dry food, a couple bags of it. We've been really diligent on how much they're getting. They're probably getting a scoop a day, that's it. They have 2 bowls, they get a scoop in each bowl, and they all share. That's all they get. But Lucy is the worst, I will say, when it comes to going to the vet. Oh my goodness. Sparky is kind of like, was mellow obviously because he didn't feel good, and Cleo was kind of crying a little bit, but she wasn't like Lucy. I don't know if like Sparky said anything to her, because she obviously knows. She's been with Sparky since, for how many years now? She's about 7 years old, so she has been there when Sparky had his toe amputated, and we feel like maybe somehow he told her like all about the vet, or she remembers when we used to go to the old vet, which wasn't as good, and there were dogs and cats everywhere, and the waits were terrible and all that kind of stuff, and it just traumatized her, because every time we put her in the crate to go to the vet, she's literally just panting and drooling and crying and purring all at the same time, and was like, you know, try these treats with her, like see if they'll calm her down before she comes here. Nope. They don't work. They don't work. Nothing works. And it's really annoying, but it's also really kind of sad, because I do personally feel like maybe, you know, because cats have their way, you know, I feel like they have their language, so maybe he said something to her. It just makes it more impossible when she has like a checkup or something, or when we had to take her to the vet last year, actually, I believe, or maybe it was a few months ago. Cannot remember, because she has, she's double pawed, so she has 5 fingers and 5 toes, I believe. One of her nails on her back feet actually grew into her pad, which is the little, you know, the little pads underneath on a cat's foot, and we didn't know that, and then we saw that, we were like, oh my god. So we had to take her to the vet for that. Just the whole time pantsing, freaking out the whole time. That's the history of my cats and their vets and the vets, and mostly an update on Sparky. He's been doing really good. I really don't want anything to happen to him. I really don't ever want him to pass away. He is my little baby. He's been there with us since he was a kitten, and it's just, it would break my heart. But moving back onto the makeup, more happy, a little happier note. I'm gonna use Queen, and I'm gonna put it right next to where I put, I think it's called Firework. I don't remember what color it is, honestly. I'm terrible. See, I feel like you really have to, with these shadows, at least from these couple times using them, you really have to like pat in there good to get a good amount of product on, otherwise it won't show up. Like, I don't think you should just, you know, Like, it's not gonna work that way. Like, you need to just get in there with the brush. But I don't see a lot of fallout with these actually, which is great. I just see like maybe like a tiny bit. It's definitely not as much as some other shadows I've used. And this is my first Morphe palette too, by the way. I don't know if there's anything else I gotta talk to you guys about right now. Actually, I do have something I'd like to talk to you guys about. My wedding's getting closer, as you guys know, and before you guys are like, oh my god, she's getting cold feet. No, I'm feeling really annoyed. And I've already talked to like my friends and Danielle, and I've already talked to all my friends about this, my bridesmaids, and they know. There's some things going on like now with Nate. It frustrates me, it makes me worry. And also I was gonna have this bachelorette weekend, which if Christina and Alba are watching, I'm not throwing you shade, I'm just explaining how I felt and how I still kind of feel, and it's annoying, but it's okay. I wanted all of the bridesmaids and Nate to go to Maine for a weekend, and apparently now cannot happen because Christina's work, her boss is a complete asshole, and Alba doesn't have anyone that can watch her kids, which is understandable, and you know, those are reasonable reasons. It's not like they say they can't go because they don't want to go. But me, in my little mind, I was just like, are you fucking serious? Because, you know, this is my wedding, and, you know, like, I want everything to be perfect, and I was just really, I had a full, like, mental breakdown this week. Like, when was it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday? No, Wednesday. Wednesday I had the mental breakdown because I was also supposed to hang out with Christina, and that didn't happen because she slept in, and I just felt really, like, annoyed, and I was like, okay, well, you know what? Whatever. I don't care anymore. I don't care about anything. I don't care. Fuck the wedding. I don't want it anymore. As a person, like, I'm always there for everyone. And I personally don't feel like I ask for much. And even for this wedding, like, I really didn't ask for much, I feel like. Maybe I am. I don't know. You guys can tell me different. But I just felt really, like, awful. And I felt like my friends didn't want to spend time with me, which I know is not the case. And that's probably my anxiety overthinking coming into play. But I just felt so sad. And I was just, like, constantly crying all day, having a mental breakdown because I was stressed about the wedding. And then I was thinking about my job interview, which I really didn't think didn't go that well. But apparently it did because they hired me. But I was just so tired of everything. I'm tired of not necessarily the wedding planning, but like the whole thing of money. Money is always going to be a stress in everyone's life. But I was just so fucking tired of all of it, and I was just like, you know, fuck you, like, I don't care anymore. And I obviously care because I want to get married to David. I love David with all my heart and soul. He's my best friend, my everything, and I can't imagine my life without him. Just the pressure of everything was just getting to be a lot for me. So basically had a mental breakdown and cried all day. I'm not gonna say mental breakdown. I had a really bad panic anxiety attack all day, on and off. I called David and I was crying, and you know, he always tells me everything's gonna be okay, it's okay, you know, like everything always ends up okay. This is all in your head, it always is in your head, you're okay, it's fine. You know, trying to like comfort me while he's working, and I'm just, I don't know, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. I want something so like badly, like especially since, like I said, this is my, and I'm gonna put this out here, like, and again, no tea, no shade to Christina and Alba. I love them to death. They're a couple of my best friends, and I cannot imagine my life without them. I really can't. I was just so upset and frustrated because I wanted that bachelorette weekend so fucking bad. Like, that was the one thing I was really looking forward to, and part of like my bridesmaids gifts have something to do with that too. So I was really pissed off. I was really pissed off. Like, it's life, it's whatever. But then in the back of back of my mind, I was like, this is my wedding. Like, if I was them, I'd do anything possible. But you know, I get, like, when you don't have anyone to watch your kids, or you have a really shitty ass boss, I get it. I do get it. But my own selfish mind was just so fucking pissed. And in general, I was just frustrated because I feel like this wedding is like wedding planning gets overwhelming, gets stressful, gets very, I'm blabbing, I'm sorry. I'll go on with my makeup. You guys, I was just so frustrated that I just kind of had like a break, and I was like, I cannot, just no, right now, like, no. I've said it so much throughout my wedding planning. I wish we hired someone, because it's a lot of work. It really is. You have to be really organized and really, you know, like on top of your shit, basically. You know, everything's okay. Everything's fine. Like, I'm not mad at them. I'm not throwing shade in a video right now because it is my wedding, and you know, I always, you think about your wedding since you're a little girl, and when it gets like, you feel like it's getting fucked up, and it doesn't even have anything to do with a wedding. It's like a bachelorette, it's like my bachelorette shit, but it's just annoying, and it just kind of goes back to like high school, and I've had like friends that would hang out, would say like, okay, let's hang out, and I'd get all ready, and then they'd like bail on me or never respond to me. That always made me feel like shit, because I always felt like, okay, well, they don't really consider me much of a friend. Like, so I kind of felt like I was getting bailed on, but you know, it's understandable stuff. So, and on top of that, now that I'm working, I'm gonna have to save money for a car, save money for, you know, my place, bills, and my school. I have to pay everything. When I say everything, I mean everything now out of pocket. Like books, my loans, my financial aid no longer covers. Like, I've used up all my financial aid, so now I have a balance and I have to pay that off, along with my loans that will be coming after I graduate. So that's gonna be great. I'm so excited for that, and I'm being so sarcastic. Anyways, so moving on with the get ready with me. This is gonna be like a 2-hour get ready with me. Oh my god. Blabbing about nothing. I put on some liquid liner, and I actually used a color in my, not my crease, my inner quarter from the palette. I think it's called Obsessed. So I just put that color in my inner corner. We're gonna close you up. I'm not taking the Jaclyn Hill palette with me this weekend. It's just way too much. But I am gonna take Essence with me because I don't know if I'm gonna put lashes on tomorrow. I kind of want to put them on now, but I'm kind of deciding against it. I don't know. I haven't been into wearing lashes lately. I've just been enjoying mine. I'm putting on my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, the tiny tube. I feel like I just constantly keep getting like tubes of this, like, and I don't even mean to, and they just kind of happen. Like, I got one in a gift set, I got one in a 500 point perk. Ooh, like, look at those bottom lashes. I love it. I still didn't make my bed yet. Puppy's over here staring at me while I'm doing my makeup. He probably thinks I'm gonna open the window, but it's too cold, puppy. It's snowing out. I'm not opening the window today. I'm basically right now just gonna say F it. We're gonna just do our normal lashes. You guys know I was on a kick with it for a while, and now I'm like, oh, I don't want to. Because I know now that I have a job, and I hope it works out well. I'm very nervous. Probably will be fine. But I am going to be buying from the Sephora sale. But I have decided as of today, because everything I want is like a crazy amount of money, and I can't really spend a crazy amount of money. I decided I'm only going to buy things that I absolutely, truly, 100% want. Things that I don't already have multiples of. So you guys know I have like multiple primers, multiple powders, multiple foundations, multiple concealers, mascaras, eyeliners, brow pencils. You get it. So stuff that I have multiples of, I'm just not going to reach for. I'm not going to buy, obviously, unless it's my Tarte Shape Tape, because I really need another one soon. That's where I'm feeling with that, because I have so much in my stash that it's like I need to stop buying. That's what I've decided to do for this sale. My goal is to probably maybe spend between both places, which I don't think is gonna happen. But I don't know. Things that I absolutely want, and that I will use, and that will be of use to me. Like Tarte just put up some like cute like hair stuff and like mermaid stuff, so I'm like, oh my god, I need. But we will see. No, like I said, I'm gonna be spending money because I'm still gonna do the weekend in Maine, but I think it's just gonna be Danielle and Nate and me, and we're just gonna like, oh hello, my brow is just not good today. It's not good. As of right now, it's just gonna be like Danielle, Nate, and me, maybe Weenie too, I don't know. Ween is my sister, by the way, aka her name is Jessica, but I've called her Ween since she was a little baby. I feel like I have to like keep saying that in videos because I feel like people are like, who the fuck is Ween? Weenie's my little sister. I have so many stories about Ween and me as a kid. It's insane, like me and Weenie. When she was a baby, she wouldn't let my mom like bottle feed her, like hold her and feed her how you would feed a baby. So my mom kept propping her up on the couch with her bottle, and that was the only way she'd be able to eat, or she would take it from me. If I fed her, she would open arms, but for my mom, no. She also used to really love Teletubbies, and I used to have to watch that with her all the time, and I was like, oh my god, why? She also got really obsessed with Wizard of Oz at one point. I'm sorry, Wayne, if you watch this video. My brows are just not the business today. You could tell they're like so bad. What happened, Sam? I don't know. Might as well just make this arch a little bit more precise then, since the other one is already precise. There we go. I know this pencil is like too gray for me. Like, I know you guys don't need to tell me, but I have it, so I'm using it. Mascara, this is the Essence one. Okay, so now I'm gonna do what I normally do when I get to my brows, and that is take my Tarte Shape Tape and a tiny little angled brush. I do like to carve them out. I'll do this even with a normal concealer, but if I don't have time to do this, like I'm running late, then I won't, but usually I won't do my brows at all if I run late, but I feel like it just cleans it up and makes it look so much different. And yes, if you're wondering, I'm still into the whole like carved brow look. I know like the natural brows are in now, but I don't really give a shit. I love David's mom. I love David's family. They've just welcomed me, and I am still so appreciative for that after all these years, because I've had a lot of, you know, stuff at home going on and stuff, and you know, even when David would just randomly come pick me up because I was so distraught and I wanted to leave, he would come get me, and his mom would be like, okay, she could stay, you know, like, and I really do appreciate that. That holds all my tiny brushes. That's so cute. Why was I gonna get rid of this? Because you never used it. Well, now I have an excuse to, because my other one is just getting, my little hollow bag is just getting so gross. And I'm taking the tip of the Beauty Blender and a tiny bit of Airspun, and I'm going to put it underneath my brow to set it. I really want to do another episode of how to makeup. I feel like you guys really did enjoy that, and obviously you get to meet my friends and get to know them too, because I do want to have them more in my videos and not just like be me, you know? Same with David. Like, you guys have seen David in a few videos. You've seen Christina, Danielle, Nate, Ween. I haven't done a video with Claro yet, so we're still overdue to do that. So for bronzing this time, I've really been obsessed with this. This is also a new item I've been using. The Rimmel London Kate Sculpting Palette in Coral Glow. I got this with coupons, so this ended up being probably around like $2, $1, $2, something like that. And I love it. I think this powder is really nice. However, I do like the L'Oreal one better, but this gets the job done, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face a little bit, especially since this is like a more summery look I was going for. I just want to bronze up my face. I don't want to contour. I think everyone's over contouring. Can we all agree to disagree, kind of? And yes, this bronzer is a little bit shimmery, I feel like, too, but it's like a nice shimmery. Like, I feel like this just melts into my skin. I just hope nothing happens to any of my makeup or anything while I'm at my wedding. I don't know why, I just always think about someone trying to steal my stuff. It's like one of my worst fears. That's why whenever David and I would stay in hotels, and if I'd bring like my MacBook and my phone and everything, like I would so make sure, like hardcore make sure, that I wouldn't anyone in there, not even the housekeepers. Like, I used to put the do not disturb sign on the door, but I kind of stopped doing that because I started hiding my stuff. And I'm just using the blush from the same palette just because it's like nice and corally. This is actually not that powdery either. Like, it blends out really nicely. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see. Like, it just looks really nice. It doesn't look too like blushy crazy. Now this also has a highlight in there, but it's more of like a subtle-y highlight, so I'm not gonna use it today. But for every day, like for my job interview, I use this, and I feel like it just, I looked not so glowy like cake face. Like, I looked kind of like professional-ish. You guys get what I mean. Like, I like to turn it on, but I don't want to turn it on too much. I didn't want to look like I was trying way too hard. So I have two highlighters here. We have my Master Chrome Rose Gold. They need to make a champagne. Maybelline, are you out there? Are you hearing me? You need to make a champagne, because this is everything. And then we also have, which we're going to top it with, a little mini Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter in Hustler Baby. Yes, again, you guys will see this in the haul already. It's not really, there's no point to me even hauling it at this point, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. So, using my Real Techniques setting brush this time. I don't know. I got really, I don't know, I was bored with using the Wet n Wild one, even though I love it. I'm just gonna take it on here. Like, look at the glow. Like, the glow is real. You could easily build it up. You don't have to like put a crazy amount on. I just really like crazy highlight. I still do, even after all this time. And I'm just gonna take it down the nose. Everywhere that everyone used to put highlight, and I still do it because we don't care around her. They have a holographic one too. I did see it today at Target, but I'm not really, I don't know. I heard bad things about that one, so I didn't really want to get it. So I only have the Molten Gold and the Molten Rose Gold, and they're both bomb. I feel like I'm just talking so much. Okay, so now we're gonna take the little Fenty Beauty Mini, and I'm just gonna put that on top for extra. Oh my god, I'm so extra. You know what? I'm trying to channel some summer, since it's like literally snowing and freezing rain outside my window right now. It's like, I'm sorry. She can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. Okay. And I really love the small compact size. I did get the little glow gloss, balm gloss, whatever it's called with it. You guys know how I do with this. My Sephora pumping gloss. They got rid of the darker colors of these because I think people were like, no, they like the clear one. This isn't outrageous. I've had this for probably about a year now, almost. My bottle's like almost done. Like, I love it, and this is the one. Again, the David ran over with the car. So I'm just gonna take the Buxom gloss and Funfetti gloss. And of course, we're gonna take the Fenty Beauty one. I love this gloss. Like, I might get the full size. Like, I love it that much. Pat that out. And by the way, PSA, if you do choose to buy like this Real Techniques storage thing for your Real Techniques sponge, booty blender, it still will fit a normal beauty blender. Woo! If you don't drop it, but it will still fit in there, if you guys can see, without any issues. It won't smush it. Perfectly fine. It has vent holes on both sides. That's how I travel with my beauty blender. I'm using the Wet n Wild Matte Finish Photo Focus, whatever. Don't even know the name of it. Photo Focus Matte Finish Spray. Did you guys see that sprayer though? Did you guys see that sprayer? The white one, I don't know her. I know black one. Like, I know the matte one. Holy crap. Now, as of right now, I haven't been using lip liner that often, but I was going through my lipsticks and I saw these and I was like, I have to do a really pretty lip. Like, I have to. So, we are gonna use Jeffree Star Flamethrower 714 and the Katy Kat gloss, possibly. I have worn it by itself and I did like it, but it was a little odd. And this still smells fine, just a little bit thick. We like a thick queen. I haven't used this in like over a year. It's so weird. No, I tried to have this color in mind when I was doing my eye makeup. I think I still didn't do it quite how I wanted. Wow, that dried down like immediately. I think because this is drying out a little bit. My Scorpio is actually drying out too and I need to get another bottle. So this is what we are working with right now. I probably could just finish up with this lip, and we are going to take 714 and we're going to put that in the middle of the lip, which I feel like might look a little weird, but I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna head that out. But like, why though? It lightened it, but like, I feel like they didn't do what I thought it was gonna do, so I'm gonna take a little bit more. The thing is, I don't want it to overpower the orange. I feel like it's just not showing up. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. And it's definitely removing the liquid lipstick underneath. That's kind of annoying. I think my lipsticks are kind of old. Okay, to top it off, I am gonna use the Katy Kat gloss. This is in Tabby Tease, which I've worn it by itself before. So far, hello. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like all over. Really thick. I mean, I'm not crazy. Like, it looked better in my head than it does in person, but it's not terrible. It looks a little bit different. So that was my get ready with me. This is over an hour long footage. Holy crap, I'm gonna die editing this. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I haven't done one of these in a long time, to just talk with you guys about stuff and to just vent and also get a little creative with makeup, because I haven't done that in a while and I'm really excited about my makeup today. The lip, I'm a little but everything else, like, I'm really feeling it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I want to do more of these. Probably you'll get another one soon. If I'm going to work in a rush, then I'll be like, oh, we'll just film, like, get ready with me for work or something like I used to do. I'm going to do my hair. I don't know what time it is right now. It is, holy crap, 1:30. I need to get my show on the road. I need to make this bed and get ready, and I'm going to David's. I'm very excited. Love you guys, and I do hope you have an awesome day. Feel free to subscribe if you would like, and like the video if you enjoyed, and of course turn on the little bell notification so you know when I post a new video. I'm hoping to have vlogs edited by now. Hopefully there's some vlogs up on my vlog channel. If you know I haven't posted there in a while, I haven't really wanted to edit them. I don't know, I get in this weird thing, y'all know, but hopefully that is done and we can just start getting up the vlog footage I have from the month of March and get that done with, so that we're up to date, because I never seem to be anymore. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Are we feeling this though? Like, are we feeling it? Pictures will probably be on my Instagram.